we are going to do another Python exercise. The user can input any amount of numeric data continuously. He can enter, and if he want to stop entering, so he has to press any non-numeric keys on the keyboard. So non-numeric key will stop asking numeric data, right? The system should do that. And once key enters the non-numeric data, right? So system should stop asking and print all the entered data in an ascending order. So that is the exercise we are going to do, right? So the system is continuously asking, right? So there is a repetition. So for that repetition, I will create a repetition, unconditional repetition. So I will assume the t variable and I will take it as true. Now the t is true, so I will start the repetition while t. So that is unconditional repetition. Now within the repetition, first the system should ask some numeric data. So now the data will be saved on the num, and the input function is there to ask the user to enter a number, right? So it will ask the user, this is the prompt message, right? So this message will be prompted, so user can enter data, so that data will be saved on the num, right? So now this number num, if right, if this num, there is a string function is called, I can check that input data is numeric or not, right? So there is a function called is numeric. This is the inbuilt string function, right? If is numeric, so if it is not is numeric, that meaning if it is false, the user entered non-numeric data. So that system should not ask, the system should break. So we stop asking and it will come out. So I will give the key where it is there, break. So the break statement will come out from the repetition, right? So if it is non-numeric data, it will break, right? Okay, right? So that is in the if this is non-numeric only, it will break. Then that is if selection. So now if it is numeric, so then it won't be false, so it will come here. So then I have to keep all the data and sort it, right? So that I will create a blank list, right? So now the blank list, the list name is L, right? So now I, with the L, I add the append. There is a method called list method is there is append. I can append the input data num, right? So num will be as a, but user can input number, but it will be saved as a string. So I have to convert, because I have to sort it. So I have to convert that number, string number, into number, right? So that int function will do that, right? So now the integer data will be append to the L, right? So now still we are in the repetition, right? So when it's over, right, the repetition is there, right? So that just ask the user, if it is non-numeric, it will break, otherwise it will add the data, right? So this is repeating, right? So other data, right? Then you continuously enter numeric data, so all the data will be added here. Once key enter non-numeric data, it will break, so it will come here, right? Once here, now we are in the main program, so the list is there, so I have to sort the list. So L dot list have the inbuilt method is called sort, right? So the sort function will sort all the elements in the list, right? So now sorted list is after this line. So now the list also sorted. Now I can print the data, right? So there is a in operator. I can use that for I in, where in the list each and every element in the list will read as one by one and given as I in the repetition. Now I can print I, right? So that's all, right? So now all the element, the list will heap all the element. Now this repetition, this for repetition, print all the element, right? So now when I remove the indent, now I am again in the main program. So now it's over, right? So last line I will just print the message as print done, right? So now we will run it. Now we will run it and see. We will input some data and see, right? 12, 13, like that. We will continuously enter some data, right? And we will enter non-numeric data. right? So once we enter non-numeric data, right, all the numbers which we have entered, so now as soon as you can see 90 is the highest number, so it is coming as last, and the 12 is the minimum, so that is minimum, and the number is printed in an ascending order. That's all. Thank you. If you like this, subscribe us and share with this all your friends.